So class, very good morning, and we are discussing the gases law, and in this gases law we discussed about the Boyle's law and the Charles law. Clear? These two laws are clear, and the graph, and you can see the application of these two laws. Now today we'll discuss about the Gay-Lussac law. Gay-Lussac law. Clear? So first of all, understand that what is Gay-Lussac law. So see that the Gay-Lussac law is give the relation in between the pressure and the temperature. Clear? So you can say that the relation in between pressure and temperature. Clear? The relation in between pressure and temperature is called Gay-Lussac law. So see that what will happen. Yeah, you can see that in the practical life, when the pressure is increases, when the temperature is increased. Yeah, you can say when temperature is increased, your pressure will be also increased. किसका pressure? Gases का pressure. Clear? So according to this law, it states that at constant volume, if the pressure, if the temperature is increases of a fixed amount of gas, so pressure is also increase. Clear? That means आप क्या कह रहे हैं? At constant volume, if the temperature increase of a fixed amount of gases, so pressure is also increase. Clear? What happen when you increase the pressure? When you increase the temperature, the pressure of gas will be increase. Gases क्या होती है? Expand होना start करती है. ठीक है? ये किसका अपोजिट होगा? लिक्विफिकेशन का अपोजिट होगा. लिक्विफिकेशन में क्या बोलता है वो? हाई प्रेशर एंड लो टेम्परेचर. ठीक, प्रेशर बहुत हाई लगाया आपने, टेम्परेचर बहुत लो है. ठीक है? एंड व्हेन यू एक्सपेंड द गैस, it state that the temperature will be increases. Temperature is going increase, so pressure is also going increase, and that's why the gas will be expands. The gas is moves out from your container or your system. Clear? But in this law, at constant volume is remain the constant. Clear? So it can say that P, it start that the T is directly proportional to V. P is directly proportional to pressure P at constant V. Clear? At constant V, this P is directly varies with temperature. Clear? That means T is equal to Kp, K is equal to T over P. So this is called your Gay-Lussac law. Clear? That means the temperature is directly proportional to the pressure of gases at constant volume. It's called Gay-Lussac law. Clear? And see that what will happen in the actual what is the application of these law. Clear? The main thing is that the application. Clear? You see that this showing that the increasement or decreasement in the pressure, increasement and decreasement in the pressure at when you increase the temperature of gases. Clear? Understand that? The simple thing is that, so see that what happen in the summer days or in the winter days, you see the tire of any automobile. Clear? When you see that at the summers, the tire gases of inside the tires is increases due to increasing in the temperature. Clear? And suddenly if you not maintain the pressure inside the gases, it will be burst. Why it is happening? Because the temperature of outside is also increasing. Clear? The temperature of outside is increasing, so that the pressure inside the tire is also increasing. Clear? And what happens in the winters? Winters, you see that the pressure inside the tires is reduced due to lowering in temperature outside. Clear? So this is the application of Gay-Lussac law. And see that the graph in between the P and T. Clear? Or T is always in Kelvin. Clear? So you see that what happened. This is your temperature increasing. This is your pressure increasing. Clear? Suppose you have the gases. That means you have suppose the V1. Suppose you have V2, V3, and suppose you have V4. So you can say that the V1 is lesser than V2, is V3 and the V4. Clear? That means you will obtain the straight line and the starting from the origin. These all the lines are starting from origin when you plot the graph in between the temperature and the pressure. Clear? So this graph is called the Gay-Lussac graph, the Gay-Lussac law graph, and this overall is called the Gay-Lussac law. It is clear? And after Gay-Lussac law, you have a very important law called Avogadro law. Okay. So first of all, understand that what is Avogadro. Yeah, Avogadro is we also learn about in the chapter number 2 या in chapter number 1. So क्या था आपके पास Avogadro के अंदर आपने कहा कि Avogadro means the number of moles या number of molecules या number of ions. ठीक है, उसकी बात की थी हमने एवोगाड्रो के अंदर. ठीक है, या हमने एक रूल दिया था या एक नंबर दिया था जिसे हमने कहा था Na स्टैंड फॉर 6.022 10 to power 23. ठीक है, और इसे आपने कहा था एवोगाड्रो लॉ या एवोगाड्रो नंबर. ठीक है, सो व्हाट हैपन, so it is called the Avogadro number. So same thing is happening there, that means in Avogadro law. So this is your next law, Avogadro law. So it states that at the same condition of temperature and pressure Okay, so start from this law, from this line, that means this at same condition of temperature and pressure, the volume of gases is contain the equal number of molecules. Clear? That means the volume of gases contain equal number of molecules. Clear? At the same condition of pressure and temperature, the volume of gas contain equal number of molecules. Equal number of molecules, that means represent Avogadro number. Clear? So you can say that the volume is directly proportional to n, small n, at when the P and T are constant. P and T are constant, that means the volume, pressure and temperature. And what is N? N is called number of moles. Here, so we all know that small n equal to number of moles. Clear? Or 1 mole equal to Avogadro number. That means 6.022 10 to the power 23 is called 1 mole. It is clear? So V is directly proportional to N. Yeah, you can say that V is equal to K over N. Yeah, Kn, yeah, K is equal to V over N. That means the ratio of volume of gases is always equal to number of molecule of gases. Clear? Very beautiful law is there. The ratio of volume of gases is always equal to number of molecule of gases. So it's called Avogadro law. Clear? So see that how we can represent this N. Clear? How we represent this N. So see here, suppose this is your law, and you can say that the small n is always calculated by the small m over capital M. That means the mass over molecular mass. So you can say that m equal to, yeah, n equal to this one. So put this value here, V equal to K M over M. So now you will calculate this capital M equal to K M over V, and we know that this mass over volume is known that density D. ठीक है, लास्ट टाइम किया था हम रिलेशन. ठीक है, तो इस कॉल्ड डेंसिटी, मास ओवर वॉल्यूम इज कॉल्ड डेंसिटी. सो दिस कैपिटल M, दैट मीन द मोलर मास is equal to K into D. K into D, and this K is also constant. So you can say that the M is directly proportional to D. M is directly proportional to D. So you can say that when the temperature and the pressure is remain the constant, so the molar mass of gases is directly proportional to its density. क्लियर. सो जो आपका मोलर मास होगा वो किसके डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होगा, डेंसिटी के प्रोपोर्शनल हो जाएगा. एंड दिस इज द अनदर स्टेटमेंट ऑफ दिस लॉ कॉल्ड एवोगाड्रो लॉ. क्लियर. M is directly proportional to D. That means the molar mass of a gas is when your temperature and the pressure it remain the constant is directly proportional to its density, या density of gases. So this is your Avogadro law. So this is complete your Avogadro law. So the next law is called the ideal gas equation. It's called the ideal gas equation. Clear? So see that you have now ideal gas equation. Clear? And this is very interesting that this ideal gas equation is also called the combined gas equation. That means there is all three laws is applicable. That means the Boyle's law, Charles law, and your Avogadro law. So see that according to Boyle's law, what happened? So first is that according to Boyle's law, you can say that the volume is directly proportional to 1 over P. P at constant. You see that what is the Boyle's law? ठीक है, this is at constant temperature. At constant temperature. Second law is you have the Charles law, and Charles law is also called the relation in between the temperature and the volume. So you can see that V is directly proportional to temperature. Clear? What happened? Yeah, when at constant pressure, and third is Avogadro law. That means the pressure is directly proportional to number of moles. That means N. When at constant pressure and temperature. These all three laws in your previous time. So when you combine all these three laws, okay, when you combine all these three laws, so you can say that V is directly proportional to pressure, temperature and N. ठीक है, clear? So again you have a constant V equal to K या V equal to R. We'll use a gas constant या a universal gas constant R Tn over P. Yeah, you can say that by the cross multiplication PV equal to nRT. PV equal to nRT. So this is called ideal gas equation, and this gas equation is followed by all three laws: Boyle's laws, Charles laws, or Avogadro laws. Clear? This is called ideal gas equation. Clear? This is called ideal gas equation. And here P is the pressure, V is the volume, N equal to number of moles, T is called temperature, and this R stands for the gas constant. Clear? This is called the gas constant R. Clear? So this is your ideal gas equation. So see that suppose you have the one gas having the pressure P1, volume V1, clear, R constant, N constant, T1. ठीक है, understand that? So R equal to P1 V1 over T1, ठीक है, या आर एन इक्वल टू लिख लें, आर एन इक्वल टू P1 V1 over T1. Suppose you have the second gas having the pressure P2, volume V2, R and both are constant, having temperature T2. So again you have Rn is equal to P2 V2 over T2. P2 V2 over T2. So when you compare in both the equation, both the equation first and second, so you will get P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2, and same thing is happen P3 V3 over T3 and so on. ठीक है, so this is called the combined gas law. ठीक है, this is called combined gas equation, directly you can say that. This is your combined gas equation. Clear? The P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2, and the further you can also write that P3 V3 over T3. Clear? So this is your ideal gas equation applicable by all these three laws. Clear? And this is your ideal gas equation, and this is your combined gas law, a combined gas equation. Clear? P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2. So this is about your gases laws. Now again you have a very important relation in your chapter. The relation is called relation in between density and molar mass of gas. क्लियर? एक बहुत अच्छा आपके पास रिलेशन यहाँ पे है, काफी इंपॉर्टेंट रिलेशन इज दैट. ठीक है, काफी ज्यादा न्यूमेरिकल पूछा जाता है इससे. ठीक है, relation between density and the molar mass of gas. So you can start your derivation, your relation is from ideal gas equation, that means PV equal to nRT. PV equal to nRT. Now arrange this equation here. Here arrange, when you arrange, is called n over v is equal to P over RT. P over RT. Clear? This is your first equation. This is your first equation. ठीक है, आपने यहाँ पर क्या किया? You arrange this equation n over v equal to P over RT. Clear? So see that next thing is that you have n. N is called number of moles. कैसे निकालते थे? The small m over capital M. That means the mass over molar mass. So put this value in equation first. When you put this value, so it have m over mv is equal to P over RT. P over RT. So you see that this small m over v, small m over v, क्या लिखा था हमने? Small m over v is called density D. It's called density D. So directly put here D over m. D over m is equal to P over RT. P over RT. ठीक है, तो हमें रिलेशन निकालना है डेंसिटी और मोलर मास के बीच में. सो यू कैन से दैट D इज इक्वल टू MP over RT. D equal to MP over RT. So this is your relation in between density and the molar mass. So class, it's clear the relation. ठीक है, था क्या? D इक्वल टू M ओवर MP ओवर RT. ठीक है, या तो ये लिख लें आप लोग, या आप M के रेस्पेक्ट में रिलेशन लिख लें. तो M इक्वल टू कितना हो जाएगा? M इज इक्वल टू हो जाएगा आपका DRT over P is the second. ठीक है, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड और second relation. D equal to MP over RT या M equal to DRT over P. So this is your relation in between density and the molar mass of gases. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रिलेशन आपके पास है. ठीक है, न्यूमेरिकल्स पूछा जाता है बहुत ज्यादा in the competitive examination and in your academic exam.